Hey, our friends, today we're going to draw a lunchbox.
Yeah, when it's folded up, it'll just look like a lunchbox, but then when you open it, it's going to turn into a monster.
Yes.
We hope you're going to follow along. You need your drawing supplies and some paper. You ready to start?
Yes.
We're going to fold our paper first, so let's put our markers off to the side, and we're going to take the top edge, line it up with the bottom edge, and fold it down. Now, if you've done these before, you could just skip forward if you already know how to do this part. But we're gonna fold it in half first. We're gonna take the top edge or the top flap and line it up with the top edge and then fold that down. Then we can flip our paper over and repeat. We're gonna take the top flap and line it up with the top edge and then fold it down. This is just a guide fold, so we can unfold it and flatten it out. That way there's just this line here that will help us later when we're drawing. We're gonna flip over our paper, and when we're all done, it should open up like this.
Well, flat.
Yeah. Then we also have our scratch paper we can put underneath our drawing paper just to protect our table because we're using markers to draw with. But you could use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be a marker. You could use crayons or even
Colored pencils.
Yeah. We're gonna first draw the sides of our lunchbox. I'm gonna draw a line coming down here, and then a line coming down over here. Yeah, and you could draw it wide. I'm thinking I could have redone this and drawn it closer to the edge so that my lunchbox is wider, but that's okay. Then we're gonna connect the top of our lunchbox, and I'm gonna draw my lunchbox a little lower on the bottom. Yeah, you could draw that coming down closer too if you want.
Yeah.
Now let's draw the little latch. This is gonna look like a nose. I'm gonna draw a rectangle shape in the middle. This is an old school lunchbox, the one I used when I was a kid. I don't know how many kids use these anymore, but there was a little latch.
Oh yeah, and you would like lift it up.
Yeah, so it didn't pop open. And then we're gonna draw the handle too. So first, let's draw a square letter U. This will also look a little bit like a mouth. Then we're gonna draw a short line out on both sides. And then we're gonna draw a square letter U on the outside. This is for the big giant handle. And it's flipped down. We can draw the little hinge for the handle. We'll draw short lines coming out. Oh, and we could also draw them on the inside too. So 2 short lines.
So that it just doesn't fall off when you lift it.
Yeah. Then we're gonna draw it coming up, over, and then back down. Up, over, back down. Kind of looks more like a suitcase.
Oh yeah.
It's a suitcase for our food.
Yeah.
We could also draw little dots right here for the rivets. Okay, now let's draw our eyes for our lunchbox. So we're gonna draw 2 circles. Now it really looks like a smile or a face.
Oh yeah.
Got the nose and
With
the mouth.
nose.
Then we can draw smaller circles in the top left for the highlight, and then color in the big circle, but leave the little circle white. And anytime during the lesson, if our friends need more time because maybe we're fast forwarding or we're going too fast, or even if they want to add more things, what can they do?
Pause the video.
Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna add a little detail too on my lunchbox. I'm gonna add a line that goes through the top and also through the bottom. This is so we can change the colors.
Oh yeah.
And we did it. There's our lunchbox. Now let's open up our paper and we can flatten out the fold so it's easier to draw on. And now we're ready to draw all the cool stuff inside, like our lunch, our favorite things to take to lunch. But first, let's draw or extend the bottom of the lunchbox up past the guide fold. So everything that we're drawing now, we want it to be below this top fold and above the bottom fold. That way it'll be hidden.
And it'll look closed.
Yeah, when it's closed. Okay, so we got that extended up. Then let's connect that across. Yes, and then we're gonna repeat that same thing up here. We'll extend it past the fold and then connect it across. And also, I'm gonna extend this little latch below, over, and then back up. And then down here, we'll do the same thing. Up, over and down. Okay, now we need to add crazy teeth to our monster. I'm gonna draw friendly teeth for our lunchbox, but you could draw really scary zigzag teeth. You can change it any way you want. But I'm gonna add these crazy upside down letter U's, and some of them are big, and I'm gonna make some small. So there's a small one, and then a really big one, small and big. And then I'm gonna come up here, and I'm going a little faster than you. So if you need to, Austin, you could pause the video. But, but I'm gonna draw letter U's up here for the teeth on the top. Now we're ready to add the food. Let's add an apple. You always need an apple in your school lunch. So first, let's draw a little curve right here. And then we're gonna draw the stem coming out. So I'm gonna draw 2 curves coming out. And then we can connect those curves at the top. Then we're gonna draw the apple coming from behind the stem, curving out, and then connecting down here to the teeth. Oh, on this side, before we draw the rest of the apple, let's add a leaf. We could just add a small little leaf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna draw the rest of the apple coming out and curving down to the tooth. What else should we add to our lunch?
A cookie.
Okay, yeah. We sometimes
Balance out the
apple
and the
Yeah. And then I always eat the cookie first. So even though it's supposed to be last, so I'm gonna draw a big. I don't know what I was gonna say. A big cookie.
Big bumpy cookie.
A big bumpy cookie. That's what I was gonna say. Big and bumpy at the same time. Look how giant your cookie is. It's bigger than your apple.
Oh yeah.
And then let's draw a sandwich too. So we're gonna draw that just behind everything, overlapping. So I'm gonna draw a line coming up, and then I'm gonna draw the line over here too. And then we're gonna draw a curve coming around, and we could go behind the teeth if we're drawing it really tall. But if you're not drawing it that tall, you could just draw it coming over to the other side for the top of the piece of bread. Yeah, and then let's make it more 3D. I'm gonna draw a curve line down. So start at the top, curve around, and then down to match it. Then we could make it a peanut butter and jelly, or we could add lettuce. You could change the sandwich any way you want. I'm gonna just draw, maybe this is lettuce coming around like that.
This will be jelly.
Okay, jelly. And then you could also have peanut butter on the other side. I'm gonna draw some lettuce sticking out this side. And then also our art friends, you guys could add different things. Maybe it's a slice of pizza in your lunch. And then I'm gonna add the bread on this other side to sandwich it back in. It was a big sandwich. And what are we missing in our lunch?
A drink.
A drink. Let's add a juice box. We're gonna draw a rectangle shape sticking out to the side. So I'm gonna draw a diagonal line over and down. Your juice box is a lot skinnier, so I'm gonna make it more 3D, and see how I drew this on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
You draw it on the outside. Yeah, there you go. This is a big juice box.
Yeah.
I am thirsty.
Looks like a vending machine.
It does. We have a full vending machine in our lunch. Okay, we're gonna draw the straw sticking out, so there's a line up and a diagonal line. Then we'll draw the short part of the straw, and then we'll come down and back in. Then we're gonna add little zigzags here too for the part that bends.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now let's connect the lunchbox, the top of the lunchbox, or the mouth, into the food. So I'm gonna draw a diagonal line so it looks more perspective, and then we'll draw a diagonal line over here. And then we could also draw the side of the lunchbox. I'm gonna add another line right next to it. Yes. And then the inside we could color red or black. And what are we missing on our food?
Funny face.
All right, let's add a funny face. We're gonna add a different funny face to each one, and our friends could change this, or you could follow along. So I'm gonna draw a really crazy mouth on my lunch, on my sandwich.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw a big curve like that, or a big line, and then down, and then like that. So it's going behind the cookie. Are you gonna draw a different one?
Yeah, with a mustache.
Okay, good. Oh, I always love it when you add mustaches. Okay, I'm gonna add teeth, and then I'm gonna add this big crazy tongue sticking out, and then I'm gonna draw the back of the mouth. Maybe this part will actually fast forward and challenge our art friends to just change their funny faces to be their own.
Oh yeah.
We finished our funny faces, except we still need to
Color them.
Yes, this part will fast forward really fast. So remember to pause the video and take time to color your drawings. You ready to speed things up?
Yes, I am.
Also, we did it. We finished coloring our lunchbox. They look awesome, all colored in. And our friends could change the colors too. We chose blue and pink, but you could color them any way you want. You could also add extra designs. We added these little motion lines because we need to show our friends the inside.
Oh yes.
You're right.
3,
2, 1.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. It is lunchtime. I need to go eat something. I really love your sandwich. That's my favorite face. And
With the mustache.
yeah, the mustache. And I also like this guy.
Yeah.
I think you've made that face before.
I think I have.
Now you can pause the video and add even more things to your drawing. I added a carrot and we added all these crazy lines, but you could add more things in your lunch like cupcakes or I think it would be really cool to do this all over again, except with pizza and soup.
Oh yes.
I don't know why soup. but-
Soup. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing a lunchbox.
We do. We hope you had a lot of fun and adding more things to the inside. And we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, happy lunch.